All right, guys, as you saw from the last video, I got the Tim tags put on, the red stripe. Looks really sick, I like it. I also got the new big fat meaty boys installed. Today, we have to drive it to base, put it on their lift to get ready for JCI, to pass JCI. I need to do a few things. First things we have to do is we have to raise the car up. With these new fat tires on here, I will rub whenever I'm under load or hit too big of bumps. But not only that, the fitment's too awesome, it won't pass JCI inspection. It can be nothing more than flush, and it has a little bit of poke. So I have to raise the car up, take off the tiny spacers that I have, just because I wanted a nice flush fitment before. And then I have to take the HKS dual dragger track only exhaust off. I bought my new 5 Ziggin Mega Fireball Catback. I have my stock catalytic converter. Shit, I need to bring I also have to swap the downpipe, so I gotta run back upstairs and grab the downpipe. I almost forgot. So we also have to install the Gretty front pipe to go along with the stock catalytic converter and the new Fireball exhaust to get it up to code. Right now, my track only HKS does not have any place to put cats, so we're gonna take that off, probably gonna sell it. So if you're in Okinawa and you want a pretty cool, pretty rare HKS dual dragger setup, I will give you a great deal, so hit me up. Let's head to Kadena, get this thing on the lift. Now the car pulled into the stall. Got some plethora of exhaust parts. I'm gonna buy a test pipe to replace this cat. Like I said before, gotta raise the suspension, remove the spacers, and then change out the exhaust. And I also have to find some brackets to mount the intake. I guess they have to be mounted to the actual car. They can't just be mounted to the piping. So that's gonna have to get done as well. Ton of work to do. Let's get started. So first things first, we're going to pop the wheels off, take off the spacers, raise the suspension. I got my buddy Josh here. He's gonna lend a hand. He owns a 33 as well. So he's never really messed with them. So we're gonna do some simple maintenance and have a little fun with this. Let's get started. So this is Josh's super stock R33 GTR. Stock wheels, stock headlights, stock wing. I mean, it's hard to find GTRs, and it is a V-Spec. It's hard to find GTRs that don't have a bunch of stuff done to them. This one has an aftermarket exhaust. Then I see a aftermarket steering wheel, aftermarket shift knob, the basics, but nothing crazy. So overall, from what he knows, he believes it is factory turbos and everything. So all it has performance-wise is an exhaust, but super clean. I just love GTR, especially in white. I mean, they look good in so many colors, but white is one of my favorites. Let's get back to the car. So, quick update. All the wheels off, and we got the front spacers off. We're currently trying to find a deep well 12mm 12-point socket to remove the rear spacer. Unfortunately, it was different than the front, but we're seeing what we can do. Then we'll drop off this exhaust once it cools off and raise the ride height, and we'll be done. So next thing on the agenda, take off this really cool, rare HKS dual dragger. It is a track only exhaust, so there's no place to put catalytic converters, but it's just not exactly what I was hoping for in terms of volume. I wanted it to be quite a bit louder than it was. But check out all the spider webs and stuff, man. This car has obviously been sitting forever. I'm gonna take a pressure washer and clean all this crap up. That is gross. So Josh is putting the finishing touches on the new 5 Ziggin Mega Fireball exhaust. So this is installed, the catalytic converter is installed for JCI. It will be removed literally the day afterwards. I'm also gonna lower the car and put the spacers back on to get it looking good again, because the stance is gonna be a little bit off. But everything went on pretty smoothly. Just a lot of work. Got a little boo-boo. What you gonna do, right? Oh, look at that wheel. Oh, it looks good. But check out the new exhaust. Comes out at an angle. I like it. I think it's different. It's much more different than my my HKS, obviously. But there is no Jasmine stamp on it. So it's all it says is 5 Ziggin. So hopefully it's loud. I'm ready to become obnoxious. All right, we're doing the first startup with the new exhaust. Right off the bat, it's really quiet. We're gonna give it a couple revs when it warms up and see, please, dear Lord, let it be louder. Well, it definitely sounds better. I don't know if it's any louder, but it does sound better. So we'll have to see once we get driving. I heard once you get above 8,000 or 5,000 RPMs is when it really starts to make a lot of noise. Fingers crossed. I don't want to have to buy a tow, man. Oh, it is so hot. All right, so we got the exhaust sorted out a little bit. The downpipe and cat was both leaking, old bolts and stuff, so we lubed it up, retightened everything, we're good to go now. The exhaust sounds better than the HKS did. It has more of that RB sound, but it's still not as loud as I want. Well, at idle. We'll see when driving what it sounds like, but it has a cat in it right now, so when I take the catalytic converter out after JCI, it should really open up a little bit, and then I get the equal length downpipe on. It's gonna sound sick. I can't wait. I'm super stoked. But we're gonna wrap everything up. We're gonna raise the suspension real fast, get everything else on the car, and then we'll be heading out of here. So we went ahead and sprayed WD-40 in here to get everything nice and lubed up. Didn't want to damage any threads or damage those collars. But we're just gonna do a quick estimate height adjustment just to make sure it's high enough to pass JCI. 9 centimeters is a minimum requirement for the lowest part of the car. So we're gonna raise it up just to give us clearance. The new exhaust actually is a lot higher than the old exhaust, so I might technically not have to raise the car at all. However, with the 265s on here, I am rubbing a little bit. So this will give me the required height to avoid damaging anything, inner fender liners or having to roll the fenders or anything like that. So Josh is hooking me up, really appreciate it. Now he knows that I owe him one, so when he gets stuff for his GTR, I'm pretty sure my phone's gonna be going off. I know you guys are gonna give me comments or give me shit in the comments for Josh doing all the work here. I literally haven't done anything. Look how clean my hands are. He's done all the work now. It's playing. We worked together on lots of stuff, but he said he wanted to learn. But I'm really excited. Those Brimbos right there will be getting upgraded with the new Evo 9 Brimbos, going to Evo 10 calipers. If you haven't seen I made of all the parts that I got, you gotta check it out. There's some big things coming, things I'm really excited about. This car is gonna be so much different, so much better. I'm very excited. Right now he's counting threads. We're doing a very quick, non-official ride height change, just getting it to pass JCI. Once it does pass JCI, I'm gonna do it the right way and measure things out properly, fender to ground, you know, drop the car, raise the car, do all that good stuff. But for now, we're just doing a quick job to get this thing legal, get it on the road. I'm so ready to get this thing up in the mountains, tear up some awesome asphalt, and do some good stuff. But what do you guys think about the way the 5 Ziggin sits? The new exhaust sits at an angle. I like it. I think it looks really good. I didn't really expect, I thought it was gonna be straight out, but it's not. I like it a lot. I think it turned out really well. I'm telling you, I love this license. The temporary license plate looks sweet. I wish that was an option to get a regular license plate to look like that. I don't know why, I think it looks so cool though. So we got 3 wheels done, and we are moving on to the 4th and final. Ooh, look at the carbon fiber. I waxed this the other day, and it looks so good. I'm just gonna sit here and look at my car while he's working. Some wax there, polish, but oh yeah. Oh, carbon fiber. I think the whole car should be carbon fiber. What do you guys think? polished up the headlights. Somebody said in the video that the headlights look really dull, and I agreed 100%. So I went out the next day, had a couple beers and sat down in front of it, polished the headlights, got them looking almost brand new again. Still a little yellow or foggy, but way better than it looked before. Suspension's all done. You get one lug nut it. Didn't do what I'm telling you, man. I'm making them do all the work now. When you're both sweating. Look at those meaty boys. Oh yeah. So what do you guys think about the red lugs? Is it too ricery? I like it because it matches the stripe and the T37 SLs right there on the lip. I don't know if I'm going to keep the spikes on them. I have spikes that go in the end, but I took them off today to help the guys that were putting the new tires on, just so they had to deal with it. And I left them off because I had to take the wheels off again. So what do you guys think? Do I need to upgrade to some Nismo? Probably get the straight Nismo black lugs. I don't know, just to be a little cleaner. But I don't know. I am going to rice this car out a little bit with my blow-off valve and my underbody lights that I'm getting for it. So I guess red lug nuts aren't that much of a stretch. So everything's done, ride height adjusted. Some more clearance there, we should be good, but you can see how the offset of the wheels, fitment is not as clean as it was before. The back doesn't look bad because the tires are so meaty, but still needs my spacers put back on ASAP. Josh is torquing, hooking me up. So we're gonna back the car out, sweep, mop everything, clean up a little area. But look what rolled in here. For the Subi guys, got a little Fozzie out here. Big old hood scoop. And I figured, might as well show this RX-7 that's here, getting a new clutch and stuff installed. So this is Eric's super clean FD RX-7. He's replacing the clutch and flywheel. He said it was really, really bad, but they took the exhaust off as well. I'm guessing it's just to make room for what he was doing, but this black, I think FDs look so good in every color, but definitely in black. I think black FDs are nice. It's got really clean fitment on the car. Sparco wheels, those look extremely rare. That is a beautiful car though. That's the great thing about being stationed over here is we have the opportunity to rent out stalls. Like I rented this stall out for, I think it's $4 an hour. They give you every tool you need and you pay when you're done. You can put parts and hoses, gaskets, whatever you need. They have it, they'll put it on your tab and you pay for it at the end. But it's really awesome. They have all the basic stuff, maybe nothing crazy, so thank God all the German cars on here. But this is such an opportunity, and I'm really glad that this is available to us, because without this, I would just be screwed all the time. I would never be able to fix anything on the car, because I don't have any of my tools here. Everything that I have is back in the States, so I don't want to buy all that stuff again, you know? Whew, she's looking good. All right, guys, we're back at the house, and I realized I didn't do a very good exhaust sample, so I figured I'd give you some sounds of it, both idling and revving up and all that good stuff. So let's check out the new Blitz. Nope. Let's check out the new 5 Ziggin Mega Fireball. Sorry, it's for a video. Neighbors looking at me like I'm crazy. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We got to work on the car a little bit and get it ready for JCI. Hear the new exhaust sounds. So like, comment, as always. I'll see you next time.